my posture. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. I do need to do a posture check. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Cause look at the hunch, okay? You see that? Wait, that's right, Jim. You told me that's something else. You know what I mean? The back, the hump. No, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna stop saying that. Y'all know what I'm saying.
I forgot I had this thing on the just chatting one. Well, hi, Happy, hi, Jazzy, hi, Iris. How are you guys today? I hope you guys are having a good day today. I totally forgot that I had it. I had that on my just chatting one. Today we are playing. Obviously, we are playing some more Danganronpa. Hi, Dominique. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I don't think Iris's went off. Or no. I'm so glad to hear that. Yes, thank you so much. I must say, Iris, I don't think you got much clips on your thing. We gotta figure out we gotta help you out with the clips. But how are you guys today? Today is what, Thursday? I'm still deciding if I should like stream Goose Duck tomorrow. Yeah, we will stop clipping her. Most definitely, we will start clipping her. I'm still deciding if I should stream Goose Duck, but I most definitely am streaming Minecraft. So that probably will be my next stream, which we will be probably Minecraft. But I will be on other people's streams tomorrow, obviously. But yeah, let's get into this. I hope everybody excited because let me tell you right now, I hope we get all the answers that we need, or at least some answers we can get that want to answer for us. I'm ready to read. I'm ready to do all these good things. These people are still on my list from yesterday. That didn't change. That didn't change one bit. Yeah, they need to bring the story together for us. Yeah, they do. They most definitely need to. So I'm super excited. Let me know how the volume is. That the volume is not too loud and I'm not too loud. I don't have the clips on this one because, obviously we're in the middle of a game. But I make sure to always have the shoutouts. I might have to turn my friend off in the background. Because I can't hear. But I will have them like, what, 1%? I feel like 1% is good. Okay. Sound good so far? Nice. Okay. So we're at the end of chapter 5 and we're starting chapter 6. Let's continue the story. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. I forgot we were in the trash can. I don't know how I didn't forget it. How I forgot it. Figure out the rest of the story can come after.
You better stretch, bitch.
I'm stretching already. We just started, Rad. Hi, Rad. How are you? Second plane. But I will stretch because I think I've been crouching at my computer for about maybe an hour. Hi, Twitch. It's been a while. How are you? I have been slouching at my computer for an hour. just playing some games and off and on. So I needed that. Thank you. Higoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. Good, thanks. Just got some chores. Chores to do? Ooh, okay. Well, I hope you get all the chores that you need to do done today, but don't do too much to, stress yourself out. And I need a black line on my screen. Why no one told me I had a black line on my screen? Hold on. I think it's this. Yes, this is most definitely this. There we go. The black line is on. Hi, Zaro! Happy Thursday! How are you? It's been a while. Hold on. OMG, how you been? I've been good. I've been good so far. Just, chilling. Having myself a vacation a little small vacation because I'm out of school right now. I don't go back into July. Either July or August, and I don't go back until July and August. So I got a small break from school and I'm excited. So I'm just vibing and streaming as much as I can before I go back to school. Nope. We love a break. Exactly, we love a break. But how have you been? Yeah, so I'll go back and look at you. It's an absolute vital part of in sharing the mastermind. I would never part with it. I've been good, just on a work grind. Ooh, I hope you're taking breaks. I understand work grind, but you gotta make sure to take care of yourself. I'm off this week, so it's been there you go. We love breaks. We love breaks. We love off days and off weeks. Let's go. Make sure to be taking care of yourself and it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Can we? Hey Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... Yes, let's go! It opened.
Indeed.
Now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Good lord, that's a lot of ultimate. After leaving... Oh, and it just goes straight to deadly life. Like, it doesn't even, it doesn't... But, does it do... does it, I know the class trial would be, deadly life, because that's when, it's halfway into, the investigation, or, if someone died. But it's straight into, deadly life. After leaving the garbage pit, we find ourselves in the tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. The ladder was impossibly long and I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you say it, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So,
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family always seen it that way. It's always in the bloodline. Then is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like a family tradition, right? So,
Right.
because we take pride in it. Pride.
Indeed.
A detective's neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. This is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Oh, so y'all keep yourself just in the dark, which is why we made a words. Concussion? No. Concussions? No. I know the word. Wait. No. Yeah, I don't know the word. Help me out. I thought I knew the word, but I don't know the word. I thought I have seen it. I thought I have seen the word somewhere. Conscious. That okay. Oh my god. Okay. So I was right. That's where I was going for, but it wasn't coming out. Okay. I thought it spells differently for some reason. Effort to conceal our existence. I thought it spelled differently. And conscious, kind of old-fashioned, but I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family greed, and we do what we must do to protect it. I hope they don't like go big words in the second game. Kind of making this kind of dumb it down for us. For me anyway, because like I said, it's our source of pride. So that explains. Because I came here when I was looking up info about this school online and I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
and yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that. Dang, this is the longest ladder of my life!
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'll be reuniting after all these years, right? You wouldn't have so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about. There's something I want to say to him, though. Oh, okay. No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. Oh, she's like, I don't have nothing to ask him. I don't want to reunite or nothing. I just got to tell him something that's been on my chest for how many years now? Just been on my chest. Get it off my chest. What is it?
So,
I want to sever our ties with him. The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. Hi, Zevia. How are you? She said, "I want to sever all ties with my father. He's not part of my life no more. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
However,
But he had no interest in the detective work. Oh, so he cut himself off from the family. Felt that? Exactly, same. Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away. At that point, okay, I had this feeling at some point. Oh, this feels so familiar. Like, I just want to cut ties with my father. But recently, he's been getting his act together, so I don't know what this else to say. He's trying his best. That's all I can say. So, he went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. No, I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Oh, for leaving you? Thank you for leaving me? Yeah. Because unlike him, I took pride in the work I do. I took pride in my family's name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I have gone with him, I never would have had a chance to become a detective. And that's all you can really say to your father. Like, if you're in a life where you want to be, if you're happy and like all, I was like, thank you for not being in it, because I don't know who would have been if you were a part of it. Which it sounds sad, but kind of not at the same time. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, thank you for not being in my life, because I don't know what my life had been if you were a part of it. So, me with my dad try harder. Yes. Thank you for the 15 stream streaks. That's a lot of stream streaks. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, no. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However,
but there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
so
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
however,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
correct.
Yet the pity. That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he'll forget about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that?
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood and nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Kinda not. Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that, I didn't know how to respond. So instead, you deserve better. How could you have been treated that way? Exactly. Those words, and then the pity in the eyes and stuff, like, I don't need it. I don't want it. So instead, I said nothing. Exactly. That's all you can do, really. Just say nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Oh my god, yes, y'all. That's the longest ladder of my life. What y'all talking while going up? Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of the store, Hope Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? Oh, that's where... It's fairly certain that where we come out. Oh! I unlocked it earlier, so she'll open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reach my right hand up and push against the hatch. Woohoo! The hatch opened with ease, and so familiar trauma, exactly. I didn't think I was gonna get familiar trauma from this. Oh goodness, we just started, y'all. We just started. Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of here. Out of there. Now we're back in Hope Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Okay. So now, what did we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we find out, and it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at a nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry, what you think is going to happen isn't. What you think isn't. What you think is going to happen isn't. Okay, there you go.
Because...
The mastermind is the one that ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared? Yeah, you said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mikuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it would be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Oh, is it because Monokuma is going to give them a motive? Like, Monokuma, how many people are you trying to keep alive? Like, let's be honest. There's like, what, 6 of us left? Yeah, because there's Hiyoko, me, Rich Boy, Hiro, and then Hina. No, there's 5 of us, I'm sorry. Toko, 6. I was right, it's 6. There's 6 of us left. That's wild. From 15 to 6 is crazy.
Well now.
Hey. Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What would you do? If the guilty party exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rules. So now I gotta punish you again. And this time, I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko,
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
no.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Now that matters to you, right? I lose?
Hey!
You explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me. Yeah, because he went against his own rules, because we never actually killed the thing, so he never had a blacken. He never had a real blacken.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen not to blacken and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. Actually, no, not the first time. The second time, maybe, but not the first time. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed,
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blacken and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
however,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego! W alter ego! You never imagined the possibility of being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it will surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is disposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy at routine that makes us bold claims without a sheer of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right, but with a little more time, I guarantee I find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. I goes, he would have feared for his life, fear another execution, he would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are comforting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
what the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me into the absence of evidence?
indeed,
I hope you're having a good Thursday, Ghost. It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey.
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this will be extremely displeased.
indeed,
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you kill Makoto. Oh, because we're being broadcasted. They would assume that you killed him because we said is exactly right.
listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course you can say we're just making this all up and you're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you had no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair, fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. So what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To be Mukuro's trial all over again. To do. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown.
One-
One final battle between hope and despair.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial? One last showdown? In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer and the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'd probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes. Not Monokuma theater. Now what you suggest might be possible, it would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I prepared to argue to your terms. Will you hope win out, or will my despair claim?
Barely contain myself.
Let's have one grisly showdown. Hi, Mari. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? And just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you had to unearth all the mysteries that had been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right, every last mystery that's pawning around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself.
then that would be enough to quaffle a victory for you. That's what you've been trying to do all along. These bear puns are extra. Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mystery of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
listen to me.
When we uncover every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Mukuro's trial is no exception, then it's part of the regulations. Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro is a very polarizing approach, and I know, but okay. Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them are high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why he go quiet all of a sudden?
Now
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad?
Whew.
He seemed emotionally unstable. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? Makoto, don't even think about it. Like, just walk away. I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto. Let's go. Okay. Go away, Monokuma. Thank you for the 20 stream streak, Mari. Monokuma's unstable laughter seems to cling to us as we walk away. And just like that, we were out at the gym. Okay, so what does this mean? I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life and we still had a chance. You want to ask him like he couldn't have said... Hold on. You want to ask him like he couldn't have said, fuck it, you die anyway? Exactly, I would have walked away. I wouldn't even have asked him like, oh, are you okay with this? No, I would have walked away. I'm like, okay. I can't tell if you're bold or stupid, Makoto. Makoto, he's just Makoto. As we learned throughout this whole game, Makoto's very gullible and very stupid at times. He is very stupid. I curse. I totally agree. He is very stupid. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. So, how are they gonna make us do this? Thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, what would the mastermind agree to that? Why would the mastermind do that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from the final showdown, do they?
so...
They had no choice but to accept.
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let their guard down. So, when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what do you think? And what do you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it?
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They wanted to show the world.
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations was designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point.
Hey.
Makoto, are your brain is not functioning right now? I don't think you're clicking some of these things. Are you? Our character's so dumb. And you think about it, why would they broadcast this out to the whole world to show that they can actually do this crap? Like, oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. I hope the rest of I hope the new game has a smarter protagonist. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that the despair is better than hope. So imagine us in like just a Hunger Games, basically. Kind of like Hunger Games? A little bit like Hunger Games. A little bit. That's their goal as an ultimate despair. They want to prove that despair is better than hope. This is in the same vein of people who will be like, oh, the purge wouldn't happen. We're too good for that. Exactly. Exactly. So that's why they're broadcasting it to show that, hey, this stuff can actually happen and I can actually make this stuff happen. What are y'all gonna do about it? Like, but that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivations comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet the same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be the more particular than reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen. Why is someone shooting fireworks outside my dang house? It is daytime. My neighbors are weird, guys. My neighbors are very weird. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. That's true. That's true.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, that made me out to be the killer, but also kind of made me the killer too. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. Of course it's due to me. Due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempt to kill you instead of who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in the perfect form.
In other words,
It will only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violate their own regulations. But all of that was a hint, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got the chance because you believed in me and another path to open up. Still, I can't believe how much of a mastermind thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue. No, because you're not.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. It's central. I was making a bet.
Whew.
But at least I got it right this time. At least I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh, and I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I'm glad we got another path. Hina doesn't need that ending. I totally agree. Hina does not deserve that ending. That poor ending. Hina did not deserve that. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous. I totally couldn't tell. You seem totally confident from the moment you decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiating and pursuing, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I show my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic. And if you bet it wrong, oh yeah, no. Hina does not get 3 baby daddies. Hina gets 2 baby daddies, and then Toko gets a baby daddy. Toko is the child, is the baby that is the mother of Byakuya's child. Toko was dead. Yeah. So do you remember the age of the child? They had to have been there what, a couple years? The child was literally walking. The child looked like he was what, 6 or 5 years old. So Toko could have been the baby's mother and still could have died. Or she could have died in childbirth. I'm not gonna knock on wood, but hopefully she didn't. But yeah. And then Hina ended up being the baby daddy of Makoto and Hiro, baby mama of Hiro and Makoto. Dang. Words. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic. I bet you Hina ended up being what? Byakuya's stepmother. Byakuya's son's stepmother. The whole thing was just not it. I'm so glad we never got that option. And they decided to make that a dream option. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we're gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it costs us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Oh lord, I gotta talk to them? True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
anyway,
Right now, we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in a dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Bum, 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 dum, 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 dum. Where would it be? Would it be in a dining hall? That an option? They would be in the dining hall? And suddenly we were greeted with Sir, are you cursing me out? You again? I can't understand you. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional and stability reaches limit. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. He was functioning out. Couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah!
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Jesus, just look at him. Look at him. Look at everybody.
You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Why isn't he dead yet? We are on chapter 6. We are on the final chapter. How is he not dead yet? But they can go off and kill me. Hold on. Moonlight need to calm down for a minute. Moonlight need to calm down for a minute because I'm about to wring a little rich boy's neck up. About to wring his neck. What did I do? Oh, okay, now go back up. Go back.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Oh my god, no, here I'm not. Everyone's there. All my friends who have struggled together and survived. And as soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. He started crying. Yeah, he started to cry.
What?
What's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's a Kodo. He smelled like a wet dog. Well, I just came from garbage. Toko, you cannot talk. You cannot talk. Please, you cannot talk. You got here the first day and you did not take a shower for how long? You cannot talk. I went into the garbage can once and I smell like this and you cannot say that. You cannot say that. Toko, you don't bathe. Exactly. And in a flash, my tears dry up. Talking about shoo, stick away. No, stick away because
Yo.
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who?
Hmm.
Miss Chloe. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. Who's Miss Chloe? I mean, who the heck is Miss Chloe? Oh my god, Hero. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we have access to new places again. No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So, there weren't any new areas? Then where can we go to find new clues? I was about to say, I think the top room would have been the last room. Oh, you stink. Are you rotten?
I'm telling you.
Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in the garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Why she always blush like that? Move away. Move away. Let's stop talking to her. She seemed happy for some reason. Yeah, let's stop talking to her. Let's stop talking to her. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Do you realize why it is? It is you escaped execution. It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their life saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? Really? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of a mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time, and did what he had to do to stop it. Oh my god. But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap? Did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
However,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulation. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiate with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did broke the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said now it's the mastermind that ensnared. That's what you were referring to. Ensnared.
Don't be mean.
Ensnared. Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Hiyoko to explain it again later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You'll probably guess already, but if we lose this time, everybody dies.
Oh no!
Who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? You were gonna die regardless. Y'all gonna eat what? I'm fine with the things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Mastermind. Oh, okay. Well, have fun with that, Toko. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is unravel the truth. Unravel. In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they kill Mukuro and all the school mysteries, it's a pretty tall freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial's different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we solve all of those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can agree? Why not? Also, welcome back to Matt. Did anybody have to ask?
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until like Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Huh? It's a very polarizing approach, and I know, but okay. Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already. Its killing game begins with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take the single step in Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Okay, yeah, that's it. So it could be it could be any of us. Basically, that's what she's saying. Do you like is that a game? Are you talking about a game? Or are you talking about the person? Sure. I guess. I mean, I don't really know her, so like I don't really know nothing about her, so. Ba 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 dum ba ba. Monokuma said that. Oh wait, what? I read this already. Why? How come? Is there something about her? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko said, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? So it could be any of us. Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in the Hope's Peak. I didn't pronounce Cleo right? Oh, my bad. Then the mastermind is... There's 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind wouldn't have to be one of them.
that's right.
And one of those 16 people we started out with, and the only one still alive. Hi Rue, thank you for collecting daily diamonds. Are the people standing right here? Need I continue, or did you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say that for sure. For sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. Hi, Mizo. You can't say it's not possible.
Hello, hello, hello!
Hello. But if one of us was the mastermind, they have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But you ever thought about
Well,
maybe they snuck off and control him in secret? You can put a head back.
You better stretch, bitch.
Thank you. Thank you. I would stretch.
Water.
Ow.
Water. Water. Water.
I will stretch and I will hydrate. Thank you so much. Woo woo. Hello, lovely. Tell me about me. So, how is your Thursday? I don't care how sneaky you are. You wouldn't have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right.
Then maybe Monokuma was on Isopod. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. That could be true. In that case, there's no way he could have had all the back and forth conversations with us. Oh yeah. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
This is a school announcement.
Why are we getting a school
You've all
announcement?
probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Every school? I mean, every class, every door will be open? How very magnesious of him.
That's fine.
That time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. Hi, Temperance, how are you? But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely only on myself and on the Tagami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. He didn't take me with him. Yeah, no, she was gonna take you with him.
Hey.
Did you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream or coffee. So you're totally useless. You're useless yourself! What, the only good thing about you is that you're a serial killer! You're useless yourself! How was she even important in any of the other trials? Besides the Genocide Jack one where everybody was like, oh my god, this is Genocide Jack all over again, you know? Like, I'm so excited for you to finally get to this point of the game. I'm so excited because we're like at the end, and then Monokuma said all the doors are open. So we can look at anybody else's room, and I'm super excited. But that Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself. Right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. At this point, everybody's gonna go by themselves because any one of us could be apparently any one of us could be the mastermind.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my total awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really going to go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everybody else. Well, that means you need to go ahead and put on your big girl pants on and let's go. You're not useless if you haven't been here. I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that helps us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Oh, I gotta charge my computer. Ah! My computer's gonna go dead. Don't go dead. Don't go dead on me. Don't go dead on me. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to be charging you, but I guess I was not charging you. And I need you so I can look at chat. That's what I need you for. Oh, don't go off on me. 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 Nope. There we go. We're back. Back and ready for action. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However...
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
So...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then...
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
Correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I have exposed the mastermind's true identity and solved the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Investigation time! I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma. Due to the explosion, the victim identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object, about a stick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Bukuro Ikusawa, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it, and then the second floor of the dorm where the gate was down before. That should be open now. After that, I have to check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Sorry, this is a lot for me to remember. Okay, time to get started. I remember the headmaster's room. Place to check. Okay. Headmaster's room, biolab, data center, dorms, garden, dojo. Okay. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floors of the dorms. Which means I have to do it. Do we have to sleep time? Good lord! This is the second floor of the dorms? It's trash! It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. It's destroyed. Oh no. I don't want to think who got smashed down there. Oh god. This room? This room feels like the only room we can really go into. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. I like the purple. I enjoy the purple. I opened the door, just cracked, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Leave the area. Okay, so there's nothing in here that we really need. They were just showing us. Okay. This is the girl's bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Really? Okay, no, nothing in here. Okay. This one? I think my sister's home. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Help Speak Academy students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Okay, let's look at this one. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. Oh, they're fancy. It must be how you get the locker open. After all, pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... Nope. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Okay. I'm gonna try every door. Should we try every door? Or is that like no purpose for it? People shout, you didn't have to? No, of course. I always love giving shout outs. Go down here, I guess. Oh. Oh wait, this room is intact. Why is this room intact? This room doesn't feel like a student room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Oh my god, where you come from?
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. A regret? Well, there's a computer behind her. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Okay, let's look at the laptop over there. It looks like it's working. There's a PC on the desk. It must belong to the headmasters.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search history left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but you instead points to some kind of group. The group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving forces come from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do to complete he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. So, okay, so the ultimate despair is a group of people? Okay. A leather chair. Can I imagine a student using something like this? It must have been the headmasters. Okay, so do we like talk to her now? No. Okay. Anything else in here? Oh wait, there's a door! Or not a door, but like, I mean, it looks like a door. It looks like a door. She's still alive after 5 trials. I call that a success. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's a strange gap in the wall. Can we push it? Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap in here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space. Okay. There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? Yeah, let's push it. Let's push it all together. I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is probably made up of letters and or numbers. You can't really go from there. You're right, that's not really nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this, jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into, and that's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
I was just about to say that. Would the password be her name? Since it's his computer. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad and the idea she would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I thought the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need any my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. Just type in the name. If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I'm gonna say yes. This is a life or death situation. Type in the name. I would not care. If it opens, it opens. If it doesn't, then bump it. Like, just type in the name. I already know what that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, the door opens. Yep. It opens. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Oh yeah, she's very conflicted. Kyoko. Without looking at me, she disappeared in the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? Hey Kyoko. I might as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here and it seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we cannot open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprisingly, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, not something you will be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in here?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Oh my god, what am I gonna see? A head? Are you saying something that made me want to scream? Am I about to see a head? Okay. I'm going to open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. They wouldn't do that. Would they? They wouldn't do that. And it's not going to be a head. It's probably be something else. I took a deep breath and decoded the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... What? Is it a head? Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. It's a head, but like it's bones. They're only human bones. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, colorful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Is that her father? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that. I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. Oh my god, that's so dark. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in the box. My father. Huh? What about him? That's her father, Makoto.
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? And the same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this. And according to the file, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. And... Okay, yeah, we know this part. Ma'am, I know how you feel about your dad and you're entirely too confident. I'm about to say, yeah, she's entirely too confident. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But no, I wasn't expecting us to see bones. I was expecting maybe, maybe like he will be still alive or something. I wasn't expecting to see bones. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the game was us 16 students. I mean, okay. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she would cut all ties. But was that all there was to it? We're gonna skip this part because we already read this part. Well, she really gave up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Okay, thought so. I'm about to say, yeah, like she's calm, but like she's also like in and she's not calm. She's calm on the outside, but I bet you she's like feeling some very type of way in the inside, like who killed her dad. Now she wanna give her like kind of like, oh, who killed her dad at this point? Like who killed him? Who? That's what she's kind of feeling right now. Huh? This picture. I saw this picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this picture of... Hey, Kyoko! Look at baby Kyoko! Look at you, you're so precious!
why would you?
Well, this is annoying, huh? Okay. I came here to cut myself free of the past. Hold on, give me a second, guys. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny how the game was like, nice, you found human bones. Yeah. Boy, let me tell you, if I saw human bones, I would have freaked out so bad. I would have lost it. I came to cut myself free of the past. And yet, to now finding something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I would write. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. She's so cute! Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him, telling myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he abandoned me again. This time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Aww. Okay. There's something on this desk. This. The headmaster's desk is probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out. But I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure? This is a life or death situation. I know we kind of being sensitive right now, but this is the life or death situation. We need a lot of clues.
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I open all the desk drawers and look inside. I rummage through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it and it says in case of emergencies. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. We can use it to get into the lockers. Is it really okay? Yes, Makoto, moving on. We can get into the lockers.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Can I ask you a favor? What favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Oh yeah, I was leaving anyway.
Correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you only connected by blood and not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that could be settled with theories. The picture doesn't change the facts of what happened and what I went through. The problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. Sorry.
Anyway...
Once I got myself under control, I returned to the investigation immediately. So please just give me some time to myself. Okay? I understand. Then I'll see you later. We can go into the lockers. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt that the headmaster performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, Mastermind, and killed Kyoko's father. I got confused with headmaster and mastermind. They killed him. The headmaster instead. The one leading the Hope Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. Okay. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Good Lord Almighty, so many masters. Which means the mastermind true identity is 15 of us met in the mail hall and added Bukuro to the mix. You get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Wow. Even Mukuro. Even she, I deniably dead. So the ones still alive are me, Ryukia, Hiro, Toko, Hina, Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Toko comes in and adds more master in the conversation and make it more confusing. Exactly. We are gonna go back into those lockers and then open those lockers. I wonder if I can open this locker. Use the master's key. There you go. We had to go through that whole conversation. We had to go through that whole conversation before we got to the master's key. Let's give it one more try. Do it. I took the emergency handbook and ran across the cube reader and it opened! Just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. Any theories? I don't have any theories right now. I don't have enough evidence right now. I don't see anything that might be a clue. I took the emergency and run it across. Ooh, this thing is practically empty. What's this? It's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see your name written on it, so I can't say for sure who it is. But there's some writing in it. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Look at the girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students in the communal life. I decided to take the one who came up with the plan directly, talk to the one. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Oh, this Kyoko's handbook! He was willing to give me some more detail regarding the plan, and here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their geniuses can overcome this disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. Move! Put it down! Yeah, you think I was gonna catch you behind? Sorry. I heard my dog was like carrying a bag in his mouth. And he was ready to rip it up. We must isolate our superior youth from the corruption world to serve as the foundation for a new era. There's only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her father since she left when she was little. As I said before, our brains had to have been like, what? Erased or something. Or something. Something had to happen to our brains or something to make us like forget a lot of things. Because the pictures that we found throughout the game says otherwise. That we were, I guess we were friends at some point or something. I don't know. The pictures that we found throughout the game says like another thing otherwise. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happened to be headmaster of my father. You have to be right at. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would have proved me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind. It just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could it possibly make any sense? Okay, any more lockers we can open? Nothing. Okay, over here. Okay, I think there's a locker over here we can kind of open over here. The locker is totally disorganized. Whoever belongs to probably has an organization problem in every part of their life. Is this Hero's locker? This has to be Hero's locker. This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he will ever use this locker. It's just not possible. This is Hero's locker. There's all kind of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I had to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I look inside the notebook, the sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There's no denying what I saw. Yes, this is Yasuhiro's notebook locker. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hokage. No, it's not Hokage. Hokage. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contains a large number of notes, variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. I mean, we were all stuck into the evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? And why is it on the second floor? Because Makoto said the lockers on the second floor are for upperclassmates. But they're freshmen. Like first years. So why their locker stuff is on the second floor where they got upperclassmate stuff? Anything else? But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they have to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are these things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? The notebook that seems a notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro. A pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everybody. Okay, so we gotta go to the headmasters and the bio lab. Headmasters and bio labs, like up all the way to the top. Either on the 4th floor or the 5th floor. It's one of the two. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have a map. This way. Nope, I'm going too far. Oh wait, no, data didn't go in the data center. What am I doing? Since it's close to the bio lab.
Hey, Makoto.
Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So if I figured if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. No, she meant it. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Race over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I throw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Oh my god. How tech-savvy is this mastermind? There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
What the heck?
I mean, every part of this school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but
Just a second.
this place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Like Kafumi probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit? Wait a minute, is Monokuma a mech? Is that what they're telling us? Monokuma's a mech. Monokuma's a mech, y'all. He has to be. Could that mean?
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just, or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panels. Yeah, this is the girl that would say, oh, she wanted to stick away from the door if it exploded. Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says data center. Data center? I took a good look at the control panel and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared of my ride right now, so I just cheer you on from over here. Okay. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey! Give me all your donuts! Hina? Is that you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted. How do you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from here.
Found it.
And guess what I found? A self-destruct button! Whatever you do, don't push it!
Too bad.
Aw, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside controls Monokuma! Can Hina please swim and not bother us? No, she's actually helpful! Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma! What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma. Monokuma? For real? Yeah, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind had been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all their monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the Mastermind been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true, then the Mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is a 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Well, no, because when you think about it, when we were watching the TV, all of us was together when we were watching the TV that showed us, and Monokuma popped up out of nowhere. So they had to been in that room when we were watching the TV. There's no way, right? And I don't think any of them like sneaked away or anything, if I remember correctly. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something. I can't say if it's possible. But I really hope it's not true. So, like... You want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. Is that it? Well, no, there's something right here. What is this? What's wrong, Mako? Let's hurry up and get out of here. No, there's something right here. Why are you in? No, there's something right here, literally. Why does it not want me to click on it? There's like a door or something, or like a floor thing. Why won't it let me click on it? Okay, well, instead of that, can I click on anything else? Or that's it? See, it's telling me to click on it. It's literally right there telling me to click on it. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door. It just locked on its. Oh my god! Y'all the most dumbest. Oh my god! Oh my god! There was literally a hatch right there. Why did none of them pick that up? That there was literally a hatch right there. If we had the opportunity, we could have opened it. And we wouldn't have to go through this. The opportunity was right there. And now the door is locked. Because the mastermind was literally in that hatch. We're surrounded by errors. No, yeah, totally. We are surrounded by errors. Because we could have, like, what? Opened that hatch and figure out who was underneath it. Now the door is locked. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? Because the mastermind literally locked the door and took control of Monokuma. Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma!
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey.
It's for your benefit. Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Literally. They were in that hatch. Imagine how depressed everyone we get if school mascot just up and start moving. In that room.
Yeah.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thoroughly as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? Oh my god, it's right there. If these cooks would have opened the hatch when I was pressing on it and telling them to come on, let's look at the hatch, we would have known who the mastermind was by now. Cause that's where they literally was hiding. They were hiding right there the whole time while we were having this conversation. Also, welcome back from ads, everybody. Whoever, if they have ads. Dominique, there's 6 of us, and Kyoko's the only one with a brain cell. That is true. That is very true. No way! The hatch on the floor! Duh! Too bad, that was your one chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I've been relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? Yes! In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then when I said we should leave, well, the hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? No, because we could have checked and see. He could have been lying.
Sorry.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make most of the time we have left. Hello, Twitch. Welcome to Dora the Explorer. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, is keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at a full sprint. And I have to do what I can, too. That's the only way forward. Alright, that's a chem lab. Biolab upstairs? Biolab is upstairs. The sheer situational awareness is embarrassing. And then Biolab's down there. I don't know why I'm gonna hit this now. I thought that was the headmaster's door. That's not the headmaster's door. Okay. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Are you excited we're getting to the end? Yes, I am actually. It's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. That's the first thing I need to figure out. This? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, see this kind of thing in the horror movies and stuff. It's a refrigerator for storing dead bodies? Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Or there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instructional manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cavender needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide oxidized generator for the removal of ethanol gas. Simply insert the cavinar and the blue light will let you know. Cadaver. Let you know the automatic system has activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. Ultimate Prime settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as babies for as long as you need. In the unlike event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we did offer an optional leather upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Good Lord Almighty, why was that so hard to read? The stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. there's some kind of weird machine, something built into the wall, and on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left. And the right hand lamps are off. I said lights, lights, my lamps, lights. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. And about those lights by each slot, it looks like it's set up so when a slot is occupied, the blue light code comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is. Okay, so this is where our friends' bodies are. Okay. I can't let my emotion take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeating the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Anything else? Oh, okay, I guess we leave the area. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here. Yeah, no, I think they would have taken it, right? They would have taken it after the explosion, right? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe the body is inside the tushin. Better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be. Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. The tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab. Alright, so I guess they want us to go back to the Biolab. That's all I really need to check here. There's some kind of weird machine on the left side. No. Like the parts, I've been seeing a lot of these things. Okay, so we don't have to do anything in here. Okay. What was the other area that we had to be at? The headmaster's room. I know that. And then we have to be. Was it this too? Was it this room too? Okay, because I think the headmaster's room is at the bottom. Oh, Toko! Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd find a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have had something in it, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko. Calm down. Yeah, calm down for a minute.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? Sorry, I just burped. When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say it. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Yep, we're gonna get going. Alright, headmaster's room. It's downstairs, right? Is it down there? I think it's downstairs. I kind of remember correctly. Yep, right here. Ooh, the headmaster's fancy. This is the headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but this be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto's you. Oh, Byakuya. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like something interesting? What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically atrocious desk. Classroom number 78, student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So in other words...
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. Also mentioned class number 78. That must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Holt Creek Academy just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusawa, 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. Oh, because it was all crumpled up and stuff. An uneven tearing and the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. And since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. Oh wait, there's another page? The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other
words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. Ooh, there's a second page about Mukuro. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seemed to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Rich Boy as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappears suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all of this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenry, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. The fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair? Yeah, we kind of got that kind of a little bit, didn't we? Oh, no. We mistaking her for the Ultimate Despair. But we didn't really know if like more than one person. I don't think there could be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seems to be afraid of what Mukuro is capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Do you notice the picture in there? Yeah, Mukuro's picture. Picture of a girl, perhaps you've never seen before. Oh, she got short black hair. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class, number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in that file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Sir? Oh wait, no, it's listed. I'm about to say, what? Did you just look at the picture and that's what you got? No, it's listed. Why is that listed? Why is that listed? Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you make your way back to the corpse and maybe you think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say? There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. Hi, Kelly. That vitals, I guess for reasons. So I'm back to being rich boy, errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to you, so I just that you pay attention. Advice? For me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. And keep it in mind, thanks. Okay.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Are we about to do crash trial?
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous
Oh,
headmaster
wait, never
will
mind.
give you a little hint.
Okay.
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What, now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about it. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? I feel like he's gonna give us something, like, weird. Oh, hey, Hero. Makoto! Why you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! Why he freaking out? There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It's like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Now I'm suspicious because all of us is not gonna be in the same room. Just gonna be us. He's just gonna talk to us one by one. You had to do that introduction? We already went through this introduction.
I am Monokuma!
Hello! Welcome! Hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in an envelope on the ground in front of me. The envelope? Oh, this one. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptid words didn't make me feel any better, but I pick up the envelope and open it. And what I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Oh my god, we were friends at some point. There's no way that we're not, like, our brains did not get, like, brainwashed or something. It was everyone who came to the Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. Oh, Mukuro! She's the only one I don't recognize. We just went through her file, Makoto. That's Mukuro. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I went in Headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusawa. Then this girl is... Junko is getting cut off in the photo. I did saw that. I'm like... Who arm was that? Was that Taka? That was Taka's arm. Taka really had to have his arm up to cover her face. That was rude and disrespectful. That's so rude and disrespectful. I would have been like, y'all better give me another picture. Not Taka behind arm in front of me like this. He had to be salute. He like, oh, well, be in the back to salute, okay? So you don't cover anybody's face, okay? Or cover anybody in general. What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everybody else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're not in the picture. I had to look back at it. Are we taking the picture? Is that what it is? Are we taking a picture? I mean, we could be taking a picture, but like, we're not in the picture. Celeste looks so done with life. Yes, she does. She's like, I'm so done with this. I don't need this. I don't want to deal with this. Why am I taking this picture? And we all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm about to say, you could be taking a picture, Makoto. W45 Stream Streak Moon, how are you? Also, thank you for collecting your daily diamonds. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Doing well, that's good to hear. Always good to hear. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean, could it be everyone else? Oh god. Okay, my dog scared me. And that's just me? Everyone here except me is. How long are you gonna keep up this rumbling solilo coup? Hi? Solilo Julio of you. Hamlet.
What are you gonna do?
Monica, with you and your big words. Kind of getting in the way standing there, yeah? So, I mean, get out. But, I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I give you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Oh, now he's talking weird. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo has been added to truth bullet. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse us? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all of this up. No, I have to clear all this up. We gotta go find everybody else. How do we find everybody else? That's the question. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. How do I find my truth bullets? Because I need to figure out, is there anywhere else we need to be at? Q, Y, S, W, F, G, H, A, Z, X. Okay, there you go. Places to check. We have checked the headmaster's room. We have checked the bio lab. We have checked the data center. We had checked the dorms, we had checked the garden, and we had checked the dojo. So we had checked everybody. Right? Yeah, we had checked everything. So where would everybody be? That's the question. Oh, that's Hina. Hi, Hina. I need to talk to you. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina? Why? Why won't you talk to me? Okay, everybody's being suspicious. Everybody's being really suspicious. I think she'd be very unhappy about barging without permission. Sorry, shut up. Where is Byakuya? Byakuya. Hero! Where he at? Is this his room? So wait, where will we be? Can I see where they at on here? Makoto, you gotta kind of help me where you want us to go. Do you want us to go back to the same areas we have been? Is that the question? Is that what you want us to do? Because Byakuya will be in the headmaster's room. Is that what you mean? And then Toko will be in the dojo. I don't know where Hero will be. Nope, that's going up. Nope, okay. Not this way. We're going up the moment. Okay, did it? Headmaster's room. Nope, I guess Biolab. I thought I was at the Headmaster's room. Headmaster's room is downstairs. Oh, I just did that on a whim because I was just looking for them. I decided to visit the Biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there was her pass out again. Oh my god, Toko. What? No one warned Toko about it being a morgue. Oh no. Toko? No one warned her. Toko, are you okay? No. No. She's not dead, is she? Is she? Nah, I take that back. It's cold. It's super cold. It's super cold. I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have you
Oh,
reached that
then
certain
what?
age?
Hot and bothered. Straight up horny. Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morrison's? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separated. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Cause even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like a double the memory. Oh no, it's more like half. Well, all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Rich Boy's around here somewhere doing his own investigation.
Yes,
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. I don't think he'd wanna see you. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There gotta be some reason for it. Well, there's a door open with a body sticking out of it, so I think she would have fainted from that. The fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Oh my god, was she just like sitting in the shadows? She faints so easily.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem
it's a morgue.
I knew it.
Kyoko just pulled a Batman. Yes, she did. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge to see what was in there. And wow, there you have it. And well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, she passed out. That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge and hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Yeah, who else been taking the bodies? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. Now she can do a thoroughly investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time and I'm gonna grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there and I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there. That's it. Okay. I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on that offer. Huh? Why not?
Because...
The only reason he gave us a hint at this point would be to confuse us and to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own and without whatever hint he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture and try to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. I already looked through it. Okay, did we talk to her again? Okay, no, we don't need to talk to her about it. Nope, we're good. We already talked about it. Let's get the conversation. On the left side of the fridge. Yeah, we got that. It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Look around, the number of lights are on, including Mukuro's. There's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights. 9 lights. Who all died? Oh, dang it, who all died? Sayaka, Leon, Toko, no, not Toko. Sayaka, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Taka, Hifumi, Celeste, Mukuro, and Junko. Yeah, that's 9. Okay. Nine plus 6 is 15. Wait, then that don't make any sense. Hold on. Cause it's 16. It's 16. 1 is missing. Yeah, 1 is missing. Junko, Taka, Hifumi, Celeste, Sayaka, Leon, Sakura. I missed Sakura. Sakura. Chihiro, Mondo. And then Mukuro. It should be 10. Not 9. Junko, Taka, Mondo, Hifumi, Sakura, Chihiro. There should be 10, not 9. Because it would be 10 plus 6 would be 16. Somebody's missing. A body's missing. Why do we keep asking her about the photo? What else do you want me to do here, sir? It's weird. There's a body missing. I guess it's tarp. I guess it won't be talking about the tarp. Same as the one I found in the Guardian 2 shed. And if I remember, that tarp, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Okay, now we can talk to Kyoko. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Alright, jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow in that spirit. I make my report brief. So, do you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seemed highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head was inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time. They've been stuck. We know that part. The only other option is those other wounds. But the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because
All of the Monokuma file said is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I didn't see the difference? I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immersive, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow. They were dead for days? Yeah, no! Because they literally just died. But like, the blow to the head and then the knife stabs are not until after the death.
water,
Thank you for the hydrant.
water, water, water.
That doesn't quite follow logically. The older wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. So these wounds are like what, several days old? Which could maybe be what? Up to a week, maybe? Something like that? Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of many possibilities, can you? One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'd be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Kyoko's like that. Okay.
hey,
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, and 32. Did I get all that right? You remember all of that? There are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
indeed.
and don't forget about the Finri tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Okay, so that is Mukuro's body.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikusawa. Okay, so this is Mukuro's body. Okay.
And
Is that all you wanted to say, Axe? Yeah, I think so.
so then.
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? I'm about to say, sir, sad? She could be like the ultimate despair, part of the ultimate despair. I'm not gonna be sad for her. You forget she was our enemy once? Exactly. I'm like about to say, I'm not gonna be sad for her. She kept me in here and like made me do like a killing game. Ain't no way. I'm not gonna. She can haunt me for her. She can. I didn't even know who this person was. At part of the ultimate despair, but she still got killed. She's still a victim. Oh, Makoto. Oh, Makoto. You are very gullible.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase "you reap what you sow"? Well, she reaped what she sowed. She put us through this, so she's gonna get left outside her little tent. Well, yeah, but still, you really are naive, you know. Thank you, Kyoko. Please keep telling him this. Please just keep telling him this, that he's just a naive little boy. It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then.
I think we're done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigation, yes? Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh yeah, her notebook. Her pocketbook. If I don't do it now, talk to her. Talk to her. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So.
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms.
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, do you find anything worthwhile in lockers? I found a pocketbook. And after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because.
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belonging to any of us. After all, we only got access to the area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting in the locker? Everything you just say makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true.
Could that mean the video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could imagine. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate these lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own two eyes. Oh, then let me give you that way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it all makes sense. Class 78 urgent interviews? A DVD?
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means. Just Go watch it and see for yourself. I think you will realize exactly what it means. You understand why you find my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. And none of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVDs.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other words,
So as it turns out, the arrangement I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feeling. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answer to the question I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
I
swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burn with a fear and determination. Determination is to defeat the mastermind. Yeah, so she wanted to go after who killed her father. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So that's it for my rumbling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I see you at the class trial. Leaving behind the final farewell, Yoko was gone. Better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Well, we can say about Makoto's character that he's very naive, but he's very determined all the time. We can very much say that about Makoto's character. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay. AV room. This way. And then going this way, and then we go here. AV room is going to be around this corner right here. Yep. This should be able to play the DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black. Hold on, give me a second. I need to lie to the bottom. Okay. It must have only been a few seconds. But to me, it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, An image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of the middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke. The Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Insurance for what?
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? Accept. What? Thank you.
I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But this only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dream with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Makoto! What I saw was me? Impossible. Undeniably
so,
me.
Before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But in the here and now, I had absolutely no memory of. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down talking to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I
what is
promise
going
that
on?
as long as
I
you're
don't
in
even
this
know.
school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
I'm
As the
telling.
headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
I've been saying it throughout this whole game, either this whole game or throughout this whole stream, that our memories had to have been erased because we found a pocketbook that belongs to Kyoko, and we found a locker that belongs to Hiro. But these two lockers were up on the second floor where the upper classrooms will be. Where the upper classrooms lockers will be. Like where the lockers in their dorms would be. So why is there stuff in the upper classroom lockers and then no one remembers this video. Yeah, no, our brain, they did something to us. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. The rich boy, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said that they all agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko, her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Do you understand why I say fuck Hina? No. Why? Hold on. Okay. I probably missed something here, but why? Give me a clarification, Chris. Why you say fuck Hina? Was it because like she kept pushing us out of the hanger thing, or because she wouldn't allow us to like check the hanger? I was pissed about that. She basically tried to kill them all because Sakura offed herself. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, that was not okay. When she did that, that was not okay. I understand she was your girl, she was your girlfriend, you loved her, but like, yeah, no. Why would you try to fake that? Why would you just like, and you say you definitely had her suicide note, so you know she did it. So I mean, I don't know. And that includes the innocent, exactly. So yeah, no, that trial was not cool. What Hina did, that trial was not cool. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it's broken. Out of service. What? It's also having a break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when does it matter? Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? So you just cut it off? Failure my ass. You cut the power off on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He asks them the question and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge aspirated sigh, but as I did, I remember something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. And at that point, I forgot. I couldn't remember why I came to the school, and I couldn't remember why my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happening by chance. It seemed much too convenient. The convenient outcome. Something that seems too obvious. Work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I lost my memory too? Yes, I've been saying this for a long time. And what about the others? Haven't we all forgotten? Or... yeah, no, we all forgotten at some point. We either forgotten something.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn, there is no, of course, but as which is what anyway. The beginning. Everyone gap.
Shut up, Monokuma. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. The last time all our lives would be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Trial time? I might not do the trial this time. But we might have to do the trial next stream. Cause this was what, 3 hours? If I put at the trial, it might be another 3 hours. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, I feel like this trial will be the longest one out of all the trials. This one will be like the longest one. Byakuya. Rich boy? Why are you being quiet? They arrived one after another. But they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Silence. It wasn't any normal silence. It was a definite silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear.
Ahamalate? What, ma'am?
I'm on fire.
Oh, strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are blazing.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful
With my
scissors!
sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If what master wants, it can't be a boy, a girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. I'm late. Oh, I thought you said I didn't. They put it together. Why would they put it together? Oh, she's back to Toko. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy Gus's face, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin. The final class trial is going to be slaughtering in pitch black dark despair. Climaximum sorrow. Can I read? No, I cannot read. I can't read. You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of this tedious. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away. Oh lord, and we gotta deal with him in the next three games. Left in 4 games. Whatever.
In the name of
This will be over in no time. With considerable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Why is everybody so, like, gloomy? What is wrong with y'all? Nobody made eye contact. No one said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Yes, they are. They're acting very odd, like they're paranoid and suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that is? Don't you? Yeah, I think so. Oh, is it because of the pictures that we all got? Tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
So...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. And then we gotta go on the elevator. Started making my way towards the opening. Step after step towards the gaping mall. And I resolved that this will be the last. I repeat to myself that there was no fear and no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper step. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. Good luck if we say anything repeatedly with Photo. Like we always been saying, ultimate this, ultimate that, and then deeper. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound to disappear. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator came to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? It is its perfect background for deciding a person's fate. It is the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit on this one. I just sit right here in a vacant 16 seat. Well then, let's begin! And that is it. That is it right there. That is where we're going to stop at. That is exactly a good stop where we can stop at, actually. That is a wonderful stop. That is amazing stop. Oh my gosh, guys. Next chapter, next stream where we're doing the Danganronpa will be the final stream for this game. And I can't, well, I'm telling you right now, I will take a break because all this reading gets me. I will take a break. Maybe I'll say either a week or two, and then we'll start the second one. Most definitely. So, next week. Well, yeah, it'll be next week. I gotta make my schedule though. Next week will be the final chapter, final stream for this game. This has been a bumpy ride, everybody. It has been an amazing, amazing ride. But we have to take down the mastermind. We always gotta take down the mastermind. Alright, so what we're gonna do when we're over on Twitch, we're gonna find someone to raid. But if you're over on YouTube, if you have been lurking and all those good things, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and all those good things. I will be back next week for more Danganronpa. I don't know what day yet. It'd probably be maybe either a Wednesday. Either a Tuesday, no, because it's Cozy Tuesday. Either it'd probably be Wednesday. It'll be Cozy Tuesday and then Wednesday. So probably most definitely be Wednesday. Where we will do the final chapter, final class trial. And over on Twitch, don't forget to follow if you have not followed at all. And thank you guys so much for lurking. Thank you so much. It was so good. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatters, and thank you for everybody that came in and joined the stream. Thank you for streaming good stuff. Thank you, Kelly, for coming by. Thank you, Jazzy, for coming by. Thank you, Happy. Thank you to Curse. Thank you to everybody that came by today. It's always so good to see you guys and hear about y'all day and things like that. Who are we gonna raid today? Might raid into Mizo. Tomorrow we are doing Goose Goose Duck tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming that tomorrow, but I will be on some of my other friends' channels. But I will be back streaming on Saturday for Minecraft May, where me, Mizo, Jazzy, and Iris, we will be playing a horror Minecraft game mod, and hopefully we don't die. Hopefully none of us die. But we can raid into Mizo, since I am gonna be playing with him tomorrow with Gusuzuck and a lot of amazing streamers, other streamers. So yeah, we send you guys over to Mizo. You know, Mizo's a friend of the channel as always. Yep, yeah, no deaths. Yeah, yeah. Jazz, you gotta trust. You gotta trust. We're gonna try to keep you alive. I promise. We're gonna try to keep you alive as much as possible. Here's my socials, and if you guys want to follow me on any of my socials, here's my Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you don't have to. It's an 18+ server, but that's where I announce when I go live and all those good things. I appreciate, yes, Jaddy, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, we gotta keep Jaddy alive because, you know, she about to experience some Minecraft. But we're gonna raid into Mizo. Everybody on Twitch, first raid is for followers. And then sub raid is for people that are subscribed. So that message works. It's just because Stream Elements is not subscribed to me, obviously. But we will raid into Mizo. Mizo VT. We're gonna go send over love to Mizo. And then we will start that raid. But yes, I hope you guys have a good night. Make sure to take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you guys again on Friday. If not Friday, because I won't be shooting Friday. But if I see anybody in any of the streams, I will say hi. But most definitely on Saturday, I will be streaming my side of the Minecraft. So see you guys then. Can I talk? I cannot talk. I talk too fast. At that time will be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know some of y'all probably won't be joining in at that time. Sometimes y'all do, sometimes y'all don't. But if I don't see y'all, then I will see you guys next week. But I hope you guys have a good night. Make sure to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys another time. Moonlight is out. Peace.